Think your memory of vintage TV is sharp? Let's put it to the ultimate test. Today we're digging up some of the most forgotten shows and nearly lost faces from television history, series that didn't last long, and stars who may have faded from the spotlight or left us altogether. You'll get a photo of the main actor or part of the intro from the show and just 5 seconds to guess the title. Then we reveal the show, the lead actor, and show you how they looked back then and how they look today if they're still with us. Most of these shows barely lasted a season, so this challenge won't be easy. Grab a pen, track your score, and tell us how many you remembered in the comments. Let's begin. In 1977's Liu Can, Kevin Brophy played a man raised by wolves, trying to adapt to modern society. He passed away in 2024 at the age of 70. Manimal aired in 1983 with Simon McCorkindale as a crime fighter who could transform into any animal. He passed in 2010 at just 58 years old. In 1973, The Girl with Something Extra starred Sally Field as a cheerful newlywed with extrasensory perception. She's still active today at 78. The Phoenix aired in 1982 and starred Judson Scott as a mystical being searching for his past. He is now 73. Did that one jar your memory? In the 1982 legal drama Cassie and Company, Angie Dickinson took the lead as a sharp and stylish private investigator. She's 93 in 2025. Stingray hit the screen in 1985 with Nick Mancuso playing a mysterious man who solves crimes under the radar. He turned 77 in 2025. The sci-fi series The Starlost debuted in 1973 with Keir Dullea commanding a drifting space station. He'll be 89 in 2025. The Powers of Matthew Starr premiered in 1982 with Peter Barton playing a prince from another planet hiding on Earth. He is now 68. Street Hawk roared onto screens in 1985 with Rex Smith riding a high-tech motorcycle on secret missions. He's 69 in 2025. Werewolf aired in 1987 and featured John J. York as a college student cursed to live as a werewolf. He is now 66. City of Angels was a 1976 detective drama starring Wayne Rogers as a gritty private eye. He passed away in 2015 at age 82. Tales of the Gold Monkey launched in 1982 with Stephen Collins as a rugged pilot in the South Pacific. He'll be 78 in 2025. The Master aired in 1984 and starred Lee Van Cleef as a ninja master traveling America. He passed away in 1989 at age 64. Did you remember it? Downtown aired in 1986, featuring Michael Nouri as an undercover detective in LA. He's now 79. The Quest debuted in 1976, starring Kurt Russell and Tim Matheson on a Western hunt for their sister. Kurt Russell is now 74. Quark premiered in 1977 with Richard Benjamin as captain of a space garbage ship. He's 87 now. The Highwayman rode onto screens in 1987 as Sam J. Jones led a team in a high-tech rig. He's 71 in 2025. The Man from Atlantis launched in 1977, featuring Patrick Duffy as an aquatic superhero. He's 76 in 2025. The Magician aired in 1973 and starred Bill Bixby, who performed many of his own tricks. He passed away in 1993 at 59. Did this bring back any memories? Cover Up featured Jennifer O'Neill as a former model turned undercover agent in 1984. She's 77 in 2025. In 1982's Bring 'Em Back Alive, Bruce Boxleitner took on the role of a big-game trapper in exotic locales. He's now 75. When the Whistle Blows aired in 1980 as a workplace comedy featuring construction workers getting into mischief, Dolph Sweet led the cast. He passed away in 1985 at 65. In On the Rocks, a 1975 sitcom set in a minimum security prison, the ensemble cast mixed humor with heart. He passed away this year at age 79. The San Pedro Beach Bums aired in 1977 following a group of friends living on a boat in California. Christopher Murney led the show and turns 82 in 2025. How's your score so far? In Houston Nights, 1987, Michael Paré joined forces with Michael Beck as mismatched detectives in Texas. Paré is now 67. Raven premiered in 1992 with Jeffrey Meek as a ninja-trained ex-agent helping others in need. He's now 66 in 2025. Jennifer Slept Here, which aired in 1983, starred Ann Gillian as a ghost guiding a teenage family. Gillian is 75 in 2025. Riptide debuted in 1984 with Perry King and Joe Penny teaming up as boat-based detectives using high-tech gadgets. Perry King is now 77 and Joe Penny is 69. Night Watch aired in 1988 with Benjamin Bratt leading a vigilant group based on the Guardian Angels. In 2025, he is 61. Hard Time on Planet Earth premiered in 1989 with Martin Kove playing an alien exiled to Earth. He's 78 this year. Cobra debuted in 1993, starring Michael Dudikoff as an ex-Navy SEAL turned covert operative. Dudikoff is 70 in 2025. Brand New Life premiered in 1989, starring Barbara Eden as a blended family mom. She is now 93. Mantis hit the airwaves in 1994, with Carl Lumbly as a paralyzed scientist turned superhero. He is 73 this year. Did you remember this show? In Shell Game, from 1987, Margot Kidder co-starred as an advocate exposing consumer scams. Kidder passed away in 2018 at age 69. Bigfoot and Wild Boy debuted in 1977, featuring Ray Young as the Sasquatch protector of a young orphan. He passed away in 1999 at age 59. The Immortal aired in 1970 with Christopher George portraying a man with healing blood on the run from those who wanted it for profit. George passed away in 1983 at age 52. Gemini Man hit NBC in 1976, with Ben Murphy playing a secret agent who could turn invisible via a special watch. He's now 83. Gavilan launched in 1982, starring Robert Urich as a former CIA agent turned sea captain. Urich passed away in 2002 at age 55. A Man Called Hawk aired in 1989 with Avery Brooks reprising his role from Spencer for Hire as a tough, principled private investigator. In 2025, Brooks is 74. Stone debuted in 1979, featuring Dennis Weaver as a quirky detective with amnesia solving crimes. He passed away in 2006 at age 81. How's your score so far? Midnight Caller launched in 1988 with Gary Cole as a late-night talk radio host who solved crimes in San Francisco. He's now 68. The Sandy Duncan Show aired in 1971 as a sitcom starring Sandy Duncan in a wholesome comedic role. She's now 80 years old. Max Monroe Loose Cannon premiered in 1990 with Shadow Stevens as a rule-breaking LAPD detective. He's now 77 in 2025. Misfits of Science aired in 1985, starring a team of superpowered oddballs, including actor Dean Paul Martin. He passed away in 1987 at age 35. Hawaiian Heat debuted in 1984 with Robert Ginty and Jeff McCracken as Chicago cops turned Honolulu detectives. Ginty passed away in 2009 at 60. A Man Called Sloan premiered in 1979 with Robert Conrad as a suave secret agent taking freelance missions. Conrad passed away in 2020 at the age of 84. Automan hit the airwaves in 1983, with Desi Arnaz Jr. and Chuck Wagner bringing a computer-generated hero to life. Desi Arnaz Jr. is 72 today. The Devlin Connection aired in 1982, starring Rock Hudson as a charming private eye helping his son solve crimes. He passed away in 1985 at age 59. The Tortellis spun off in 1987 from Cheers, with Dan Hedaya back as Nick Tortelli in Las Vegas. He's now 85. The Fantastic Journey first aired in 1977, featuring Jared Martin as a futuristic healer on a time travel adventure. He passed away in 2007 at the age of 56. So, how many did you actually remember? Drop your score in the comments. We want to hear how you did. If you enjoyed the trip down TV's forgotten lane, give it a like, subscribe for more nostalgia-packed challenges, and share it with friends who love classic TV. Thanks for watching.